episode of Marco cooking with Trick Daddy. What is your real name? Because I ain't gonna be calling you Trick Daddy.
T-double.
What that mean?
T-double-D, Maurice is my name. But T-double-D is Trick Daddy Dollars.
Huh?
Trick Daddy Dollars, T-double-D.
Yeah, but what's your real name? Like government name?
Huh?
What's your government name?
What government name? The one I went to prison under?
Yeah.
Maurice.
Last name?
That's some police shit.
Okay. What do you mean?
Why would you want to know my last name? What the fuck they got to do with this?
I know, but y'all mean you don't want a grown man calling you daddy?
No, T-double-D.
Nah. That's
bruh,
cool.
I'm bruh.
Brother, man?
Bruh, just bruh.
All right, so look, so we gonna, I wanna properly learn how to season chicken.
All right, so what I do is, I do it. Somebody cleaned it too, that's good.
Yeah.
So what I do is, with my chicken,
yeah,
I season it when it's half done. Other people season it different. I season with it half done because when you season it when it's done, the season burn before the meat is cooked.
So we just need to throw this on there?
Just throw it on there.
Okay, all right, so we just throw it on there. How long you been barbecuing? Because I know you've been barbecuing.
We got enough room to put all this shit on there at one time.
You don't season the burgers either?
Is this hamburger? I mean, this turkey or this beef?
We got to put foil down on here too.
No, that's for white people. We don't do that.
Damien, are you getting close over here or what? Okay, all right. All right, so what, just throw it on there?
Yeah, just put it on there. You're gonna line it, we're gonna line him up. No, you gotta have some. Line it so when you
then when it starts sticking to the grill, then what?
It'll be all right.
So you saying white people only put foil down there?
Yeah, that foil, it can't, like, it's gonna block the heat.
But it saves the stuff from getting burnt.
No, it don't. The only thing that saves the stuff from getting burnt is you flipping it and not having not having it too high.
So I've been watching you since I was a kid. You had me walking around saying fuck the police.
Yeah, you can't say that no more. You gotta watch what you say now.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was like
I learned this shit from NWA.
Yeah, and then you just passed it down to us.
Yeah.
That's good. So like, what all you got coming up? Like you always working. When you gonna take a break? That's my question.
Shit. I fucked around, bought that Lambo about 4 years ago. That motherfucker $4,500 a month. I can't take no break.
Why you get it now? Why don't you just get a van?
That's what old niggas.
How old you think you is?
Yeah, but I don't. I don't attract older women, and I don't dress like no old ass nigga.
What you got on today?
I got the Pradas on.
But when you gonna start? But I'm saying it's a thing of just like, all right, I'm gonna act my age because I'm getting there right now. You still working?
Yeah, I'm still working. I go out with my sons, my son and my godson. I don't want no bitch nowhere 10 years close to my age.
How you feel about like? Have you ever seen a thug rap in the rain?
Nah.
All right. You the only one that done it. You don't even remember, do you?
On Thug Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the seasons we heard you got your own season. What seasons that you use?
We got the Sunday seasoning. The Sunday season is the only season we use at my restaurant.
Oh, let me go get the season.
And now you'll see what I'm talking about.
Here, come taste it real quick. Come on. And then that's what I said. Damn, it's already cooked. He about to taste one of the chickens real quick. Again.
You know, he can't taste the chicken. Man, gonna be fucked up.
Huh? That's not done. Okay. Well, I thought. Okay. Well, no. Or the burger?
No, that shit raw too.
All right. You gotta wait real quick.
It's 7 o'clock somewhere, man.
Ain't no cheers.
Cheers, man.
Salud.
Damn, that's it strong. Oh my God. I could not get no sleep last night. Shay was up at all wee hours of the night, banging, screaming to the top of her lungs at Fabo.
It was a lot.
I heard Shay and Fabo fighting during a rainstorm. and Fable walked away. But then I guess Shay had things to get off her chest, so they just kept on fighting last night.
It was going on for hours.
Then we have Flo and Amada going at it. What was going on with?
I'm gonna be honest. They need to stay out of Marlon's business.
How do y'all feel about the whole Allen and MJ situation? You think that was?
I have no idea what's happening. Wasn't him and MJ friends?
Allen's claiming they were never friends.
Oh wow.
Very convenient for you to say that. You know, after you done took somebody's whole baby mama and made her pregnant and put 2 babies in her.
I probably need to talk to Allen myself, especially after that shit Gael pulled.
Look at him. Look.
Oh.
He was sexing me. Your baby daddy got this.
Cause it's like everybody's ganging up on Allen. My first time ever seeing him out, I wanted to knock her down. But now I realize she got a bad taste in men, so I understand why I never had my chin. And I felt like I needed to protect her. So I gotta holler at Buddy. I gotta see what he's about. Yo, why is Amada so devoted to this dude?
Then also, our topics, me and her, we got our own little situation, like, but it's still pressure there.
When you plan a trip, listen, it's whoever you invite, and there is no +1 unless you are aware that +1 is gonna come.
Listen, we're not putting no pressure
Ain't
on
no
you.
pressure.
You guys are putting a lot
No,
of
the
pressure.
pressure is definitely on
We
you.
asking you.
No, don't ask. We're putting the pressure on you because you're the one that scoped the trip. You're the one that planned the trip.
I invited everybody, they invited everybody else. So, no, it was not my intention to have the vacation go like this. Yes, it has been a disaster, but it's not my fault.
This is getting worse and worse by the day.
We're all leaving tomorrow, so
Y'all leaving tomorrow.
I can't take no more. Me and my husband are leaving this trip, okay? This is not the vibe. It is not peaceful. It is just way too much going on. I'd rather be working honestly and making money instead of spending time with a whole bunch of people that do not like each other.
we had plans, dog. She paused me for you.
Fine,
Bobby,
I'm
you
out.
have to be accountable.
No, I'm gonna go bury myself in some sand and leave y'all alone, because obviously nothing I do is satisfying y'all.
Now Bobby having
Outta here.
He
He's
having
having a bitch fit. He'll be all right.
So you got a lot of
I
so with the show.
don't fuck with nothing bleeding.
So what's you how is like what could we expect on the new Beloved Hip Hop?
But we'll see what Love and Hip Hop now.
Mhm.
Okay, so since the producers always trusted me, they want.
And then just
It's about you can hit the burgers light. The producer always stressed me. They want. They have to remind me what the show is about. Love and hip hop.
right.
So I always end up trying to get in a relationship and the shit don't work. I had a
You single?
Yeah, kinda.
What that mean?
Shit. I'm single. Kinda.
What do single condom mean? What does that mean?
I be in a situation.
How you gonna tell me light and then go crazy with it?
Because this is garlic salt. That's seasoned salt. That's more salt.
And what's different with your salt versus these salts?
Okay, so my salt, my seasoning, Sunday soul season.
So you only use that on Sunday?
No, I use it every day.
Why is it called Sunday then?
Sundays is the restaurant because you can get a Sunday's meal every day we open.
Right.
So
okay.
we named it Sundays.
Right.
So a lot of people don't wash their greens. They don't sell collard greens, mac and cheese, and candy yams.
Mhm.
So we want to give them that Sunday, you know what I'm saying, that Sunday thing.
So my question is, being a fan since a kid, they call you Trick Daddy, but you never rapped about tricking. Why?
Oh, I was talking about tricking on Clubhouse. I was asking a girl if it ever came to the point where they were short, let's say they were behind $5,000. They needed $5,000 and they needed it in 30 days and they had to sell some pussy, like what their price would be.
Mm-hmm.
And they was on that bitch line.
There was.
They was overcharging.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with our women today. They need to lower their standards.
Right.
They set standards too high for the men and expect us to do it. So if we can't do it, we're not gonna tell them. We're gonna lie and tell them, yeah, there's no problem.
Yeah.
And then it never works out.
Yeah.
Before you know it, they got all these bodies.
Yeah. And that's what I said. That's what. Because my mama was a big fan. My mama went to one of your concerts and she didn't come back home one day and her dude left her. I don't know what happened. You was in Kansas City.
Oh yeah, well I love Kansas City.
Yeah. You got to meet my mama?
I don't know, I gotta see a picture of her.
Her name Keisha.
Keisha? Well I had a Keisha, but not enough from Kansas City.
Okay. She probably told her a nickname too.
They have, you know, them women have like.
Have you ever slept with somebody from Kansas City?
Yeah.
You don't even know who my daddy is either.
Who
They
your
be
daddy
saying we
is?
look alike.
Who your daddy is?
I don't know. They say we look alike.
Your mama don't know? Let me see. Oh old you is?
I'm 31.
Damn. That's a close one now. You ain't finna swab me though.
Nah, you be fucking unprotected?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's any nigga who say they don't, they lying.
Yeah, it's a big difference. What is your advice to like people that are on child support and they want to get off? You ain't got none.
Stop. My advice, if you're on child support and you want to get off, my advice is don't get no lawyer. Don't keep going back to court. You're wasting your time. Just pay your shit on time.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is the people that get the most hard time dealing with child support is the ones that actually take care of their kids.
Yeah.
No, you can get on child support for a lot of reasons. And the most reason lately with child support is because the girls want to get government assistance, like WIC, Medicaid, food stamps. If they get that, like after their 5th month pregnancy, and they get that, the baby daddy automatically on child support, and he's being held accountable for everything that they got.
You know who your daddy is?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all real cool. Like
we cool now. My daddy became a better dad. My daddy, no, that's good.
Yeah.
My daddy is a better granddaddy than he was daddy. Because when I was getting in trouble in school, my daddy was like, fuck that, come ride with me. You ain't passing. My daddy gave us drugs and traffic. Fuck that school.
Oh,
we need another pen. I'm gonna get this.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna move up.
So the hot dogs and the hamburgers, they ready.
All right.
They don't take it.
We just grab.
No. The hot dogs and sausage.
So when your daddy said fuck school, you just said fuck it too.
Man, he taught me how to.
You got a GED?
I got it in prison. I went in prison on my 15th birthday.
How you been famous all your damn life?
I haven't been famous all my life.
What was your first single that blew up?
It was actually on Luke's album, the album, the self-titled album, Uncle Luke. It was the Scarred song. I featured on Luke's album, and the song was a hit.
Why everybody compare you to Ja Rule? They say like you and Ja Rule like similar.
Me and Ja Rule? Oh, I would tell you what, Ja Rule got more big records than me.
No, he don't.
I believe he do.
Nah, no, he don't.
Maybe I feel that way because this. When I compare like the greatest, when I make my list of greatest rappers, I never involve myself because I'm a fan of music.
You was a poet. You weren't no rapper. You just spoke your mind.
Ja Rule got some nice records, man.
Yeah.
Ja Rule got some big records.
So they said, all right, so Sexy Red will be like the trainer nowadays. Who would be you if you could compare yourself to anybody right now that's in the game?
Who would be me?
Yeah, who could you compare yourself to? Like, that's a little me. Like, I see myself in him.
Damn.
Who's that?
I'm trying to think of who that would be.
I thought that was a rapper.
No.
Who you got? Damn, it's hard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You was unique.
I would think it would be Mike Smith.
Who's Mike Smith?
Mike Smith is an artist out of Miami. A slip and slide recording artist out of Miami.
What about somebody mainstream that they would know, people publicly that you see with this?
Well, the average nigga, you can't melt him and pour him on me, so.
Yeah.
That's why I never did a verses, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't do a verses because, for one, you have to have a lot of hit records to beat me in the verses. And then the labels also have to approve the records.
Right.
So
how many? They said, well, I looked it up. You had 15 writers. How many do you recall you remember having?
I have 15 writers that write music for me?
Yeah.
That's a damn lie. I ain't never had no writer.
Okay.
Nobody can write for me. And I never say who I wrote for, but nobody can write for me.
But it's okay to say you wrote for somebody because, again, it's still art as long as you can deliver. You feel me?
I would never, if I wrote something.
All right, let's say Michael Jackson was alive, right? And he said he need you to make him make him a hit record song. Could you write something for Michael Jackson, or that's not?
Yeah, I could write something for Michael Jackson.
Okay. And you would be able to go to his lane and write some shit for him.
It'll be, and I won't charge him damn dime.
Would it start off with he?
Michael, well, depends on what the song is about. I'll try to keep him away from street shit.
Right.
Cause he ain't that type of street person.
Yeah. Who your favorite?
I don't fuck with these gas grills. Motherfucker burning my hand.
Yeah, that's why I said we had to put foil on it.
No, the foil stopped the heat from coming through. And then when the damn foil ends up on top of the goddamn. So for this, you can put a little light seasoning on it.
Where you see yourself 60 years from now?
60 years?
From now.
Dead. 60 years now?
Yeah.
I'll be 110.
Oh.
I don't want to, I don't plan on leaving here, but unfortunately, I've heard it's going to happen.
Yeah.
60?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, you want to move it? All right, 50 years.
Same place.
Well, 40?
Same place. I give me a good 35 more years, man.
Are you still fucking?
Yeah, damn right. No, yeah.
Oh.
No Viagra, no none of that shit.
When you feel like it's the time to stop making love?
When you dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something that you shouldn't do. So I'm gonna tell you what something you better not do.
What?
Don't never do a threesome with somebody that you're in a relationship with, you got a baby from, married to, or care for.
Why you say that?
They use that shit against you later on in line.
Tell me when to stop.
You put the bench stop a long time ago.
Oh.
Let me close this motherfucker for a minute.
So you said threesome. How many threesomes you had in your life? Be honest.
About 30, 20, 30.
How many times you done came through with all of them? Like you ain't never like.
I went to sleep a couple of times. It was like, let them finish.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't had one yet. What's the?
No, don't do it.
Why you say that?
You get nothing out of it. If you do it one time, it's gonna be on your bucket list, but it's addicting.
Mm-hmm.
It's very addicting.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I find out the nigga lose out.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga
Cause
lose out.
he getting like, he got to do all the work.
No, not only that, the women pick the other women. Like the women got to approve of the other women. What the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you, like, what's the purpose of that?
Right. What's your top 3 favorite songs that you done from yourself?
Children's song.
What's that? That's just like a soldier, right? What's that one?
No, the children's song is the children's song. I got the kids singing in it.
What's that? Do sing it again. I know it is.
Children, hold on to your dream.
I don't know that one.
You probably wouldn't know that. That's on.
All right.
That's on the Thug Matrimony album.
All right. So what's the next one?
Hold on.
What's that one? Keep going.
It's a remake of the Chris Bender song, Who Will I Choose?
Uh-huh.
I flipped that.
And then I like the one with the beat, the bass, like dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's Shut Up.
Yeah.
Like
how that song come about? Like how that? I know it's a storyline behind that.
It's being disrespectful, and I think the most disrespectful thing you can tell a person is shut up.
And what about shut the fuck up? Is that too disrespectful?
Shut up is worse than shut the fuck up.
How?
Because a kid can't tell his mama to shut the fuck up, but she can tell his mama to shut up as a baby. Mm-hmm. Like a kid be like, shut up, mommy. You're like, what? Mm-hmm. You still get your ass whooped, but shut the fuck up, you might get put up for adoption or something.
So like you got your son, right? And then your son, you go meet his girlfriend daddy, and then you trying to talk, and then the daddy tell you shut the fuck up. What you gonna do?
It depends what state I'm in.
In Miami.
Oh, slap the shit out of him. They won't, see, I don't worry about stuff like that. When I was in prison, I had to go some shit called pre-release. Mm-hmm. And I went to see the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist was like, what would you do if a train come crashing through the wall? Mm-hmm. And me knowing that no train is not like a train come crashing through the fireplace, like, there's no train, there ain't no business for a train to be coming. Right, so I told him, I'll get in my helicopter and fly away.
Right. So you gonna say some bullshit with some bullshit.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So the bitch say, well, where you gonna get the helicopter?
What was her name?
I don't know that bitch name. This was when I first time went to prison. This was 91.
Mm-hmm. I was born in 1993.
Yeah, see, you wasn't even in the nutsack.
You was fucking around that time, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was on a run in 93, actually. No, I was back. They caught me July, a month before Hurricane Andrew. Mm-hmm.
But you still doing shows too, right?
No, I wasn't rapping there. I didn't start rapping until 95, 96 actually.
Did you know rapping was for you?
I thought rapping was soft. I thought it was soft because all the bad records that I liked, they talk bad about them. And around this time, Luke was going through it with the Supreme Court, with the freedom of speech thing, with the abandoning the USA, and then NWA had the Fuck the Police and the Nigga with Attitude album, all that, right? So all the bad rap songs we couldn't listen to and couldn't say because it was structure in our household. Even though we grew up in the projects, my mama was a single parent with 11. It's still certain shit
so
she didn't
let's
do.
talk about what makes a project a project. Break that down.
It was
What
a
do you
project.
think? I'm saying, what's a list that be like, oh, this the projects? Like, because people got different meanings.
Well, the first thing, the real meaning of project was exactly what it is, a project. It was to see could a black woman raise kids by themselves without a man being in the household. The number one rule in the project, no man can't stay there, you can't have a man, you can't be in a relationship, and your kids cannot catch charges or you get put out the project.
Yeah, you get 3 strikes in the project.
No, I got 1 strike. That's what I had to move.
And they put you out on that?
Yeah, my mom had to sign custody to my daddy.
So like the projects to me is when you got a gate that's already it's there, it don't work.
No, we don't have, see, our projects didn't have no gates.
Yeah. See, some of them do, some of them don't.
We had no grass, we had no gate.
Did you have people sitting on people's cars that wasn't even their cars? That's part of the projects too, right?
Well, unfortunately, every car in the projects was somebody else's car.
Yeah, but people always sit on top of them. They did what the fuck they wanted to do on them.
Yeah. You couldn't walk out the door and be like, get off my car.
Yeah.
You couldn't do no shit like that.
Yeah.
No.
Next time on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Cheers to Benny Kershaw.
Salud! Salud! Salud!
What did you invite? Who's coming?
If I say all the names, you guys are gonna try to pack up and leave.
That's Trick Daddy, right? What's your beef with Ray J?
I felt some type of way this whole time when I was literally listening to Amada tell me how you were asking her how her smelled. I'm telling you, I'm never ducking no smoke, ever. What you trying to do?
You guys don't think you should have a conversation?
No, not really.
If you don't leave, then you're gonna have a problem.
Here we go again.
Oh, hell no. I'm out. I'm going back to Miami.
You don't even take care of your kids, you loser. I don't like you. I never have. I'm gonna make sure she don't want your ass. Wake up, Amada. He do not care. No.
What's some things that you don't agree with, like you just disagree with times now versus like when you was rapping, like just the era? Like so that you like, damn, I just don't get that. What about people like apologizing a lot? Because back then a lot of people
I don't like niggas recycling these hoes. Like you a rap nigga, I'm a rap nigga. I'm not finna be having a baby from your baby mama.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
I'm not finna do it. And a lot of girls identify as certain rap niggas, baby mama, ex-girlfriend. Like that's not who she is. But they run with it. See, my wife still carry my name, and we've been separated forever. I mean, she has we ain't been divorced, so she has my last name. But that don't have to be her Instagram name. Damn.
Yeah. What? And then you proposed to her?
Unfortunately, yeah.
You got that? Or like when was what was that? When I ain't never heard about you getting married. How was the wedding?
Terrible.
Why?
It was a big fight at the wedding reception.
Who was that? Who about her?
Well, one of my homeboys was like, we had done been, the wedding had been over an hour and a half, and we sitting there, we ain't ate yet. So one of my homeboys went to the kitchen, was like, well, damn, what's taking y'all so long? Before you know, we heard all type of ruckus. Like, what the fuck going on? So I get up, I go back there, they jumping his ass. All of, we got the cooks out the hood, out of open locker. So they was in there beating the shit out of them with pans and shit. So I ran back there, my brother, a few of my homeboys. So you know, it's like, it was 30 of them and about 50 of us. We were beating their ass, and then somebody
Oh, this is the wedding while you was getting, you fucked your suit up at the church. And where was your wife at?
My wife, husband, and my best friend went to jail.
Your wife's husband, hold on, who that nigga?
My wife, my bad, my wife daddy.
Oh, okay.
My wife daddy and my best friend went to jail. So I had to go
get them out.
When we walk out the door, it's police dogs, helicopters, tear gas.
All this at the wedding? Anytime when a nigga
that shit was disastrous.
Yeah.
I should have known then this was gonna be a rough one. And they stole the gifts.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
What'd you get her?
No, up to about our gifts.
I know. You didn't bring her nothing?
Hell no, I had to pay for the. First, she tricked me, first of all. I didn't never know, for niggas who don't know this, I'm gonna tell you right this. The engagement ring, that's the expensive ring. The wedding ring is the band. It's the little round part. I fucked around and got her an expensive wedding ring and engagement ring. And I don't know what none of them motherfuckers at, so don't get tricked into that shit.
Where yours at?
I don't know where that bitch at either.
You took yours to the pawn shop too?
I lost mine somewhere.
Why you mad at her then?
Because she didn't, I paid for all that shit. I could be mad at her, she didn't pay for shit.
Yeah. Well, that's how it's supposed to be, I guess, right?
No, it's not supposed to be like that. See, that's the problem with women right now. That's why I just cussed the bitch out this morning. She called my phone asking for the locks. She want to know what to pick. She want to bet on the fucking app. Like, the locks, no, sit your ass down somewhere.
Right, yeah.
Women trying to be too much like us. They can't be like us.
Yeah. PrizePicks, I'll be on there. That's a good app. As you can see, it was passed off to Dan. I'm here, and we're here in my office, PrizePicks. And we got wonderful news for you. For my new users, when you sign up with the code FunnyMarco and you play $5, you get $50. I had a brain freeze. You get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 with the same game you love with a new offer, more or less. Just remember, use code FunnyMarco. That's all you gotta do. Just remember, just put in FunnyMarco and you're gonna get it. Dan gonna pass it back to you. Let's get back to it.
I do the Hard Rock app.
Yeah.
My son them do the PrizePicks app.
Your son here too, right? Where you at? You right here?
Yeah, nigga.
Which one he rap? Which one?
The Jay, give me a Jay.
Oh, come over, Jay, real quick. Yeah. He wanna be rapping too.
Yeah.
How long you been your son?
Shit, all his life.
Oh, okay. What's up with you, brother? We got mic on, we'll be able to hear him on here? We got boom mic over here? How'd it feel just knowing like your daddy a legend? Like, was there a lot of pressure on you to be just like him?
Really, it was kind of crazy because I was growing up in Tennessee too, so it took me to get older.
So did you leave him in Tennessee?
No, man. His mama's from Tennessee.
I know, but how'd he get away from you?
She had to go home. When she got pregnant, she had to go home.
Why don't you let her stay with you and go on tour?
She was in college. I had to let her finish college.
Man, nah.
I wasn't on tour. She was in college. She was on spring break. She met a real nigga like me, and we had a baby.
And then how many more kids you got?
I got one more than possible.
This is like dominoes, huh?
Like spades. Ace high though, not the big joker, little joker, some ace high type shit.
Yeah. So now, do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to be just like your pops?
I mean, I don't know, it's different because my music don't sound like his.
I'm just saying overall, just how you carry yourself, because your daddy like a legend, like
Bronny.
Like
you don't like for you to ask about Bronny.
You gonna need Bronny no matter this.
Nah, but I'm saying like Bronny, like you don't think Bronny got a lot of pressure?
Just because his daddy.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of pressure, but ain't nothing I can't handle.
Yeah, because my daddy was a street nigga and they wanted me to be one, and it was like I couldn't take after that shit, you know? Yeah.
No, but this nigga was different for me. Like I don't got one athletic ball, ain't never been fast, and I wasn't a dumb nigga. I was never fast.
Right now, for $1 million, you couldn't run for 10 minutes
Hell
straight.
no.
Oh, okay.
Not with this baby anyway.
Well, you got a baby where?
Right here.
Oh. When you do?
This motherfucker ain't gonna never come. This motherfucker ain't gonna never come.
That's good. Yeah, you should have it on Love and Hip Hop.
I want to have surgery.
No, I don't do it.
But the only reason that's the only reason.
You want BBL?
Not a BBL, but damn sure a tummy tuck.
Yeah.
I damn sure take a tummy tuck. But I talk about the women so bad with the surgeries that I couldn't do it.
No, if you do it, you gotta be gone for a year and just say you was at the gym. That's how they usually do it.
I can't.
Yeah.
I see the motherfuckers, they be walking like this. I can't do all that shit. I had surgery on like what my intestines. It's called diverticulitis, where I was diagnosed with. I had surgery. Yeah. That pain alone let me know I could not get a fucking tummy tuck.
Yeah.
Because I felt everything.
Yeah.
I believe I even felt the surgery.
Yeah. And they put you to sleep?
I woke up.
Oh, you nosy, then a motherfucker. You that nosy, you couldn't stay asleep.
No, man. I thought it was a bad dream, and my daddy was telling me, I was saying, Daddy, you gonna let them do me? You gonna let them do me like this? You gonna let these crackers kill me, Daddy? You gonna let? So I was hallucinating off the medicine, because that shit don't work. You know, I've been on drugs since a little boy.
Yeah,
so,
like cigarettes and shit.
No,
like cigarettes.
Cocaine.
No, cigarettes, man.
Cocaine and
He
marijuana.
been on cigarettes, man. Cigarettes and Black and Miles.
No, I did that.
Yeah.
I did Black and Mild only when I was on probation. I couldn't use weed or cocaine. Then I did.
No, then you did another pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
A Camel Newport shorts. And then you got a new song out too. You got spit something real quick. You got it off the top of your head, real quick.
Ain't no. You want the song or you want?
Just
something
like
else?
just the song. Do the song.
Do the song.
Off the top of your head.
All right, so my verse good.
Anytime a nigga say, "All right, so," what that mean?
All right, so like here it go.
Oh, okay, let's go.
This nigga here, man.
So I say,
this nigga here.
I say, it ain't no love when I ride. I keep fighting with me.
Yeah, a little bit more energy. Come on,
little more energy. Like I'm performing it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Right
I
there.
say.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, so I say, it ain't no love when I ride. I keep fighting with me. Shit, I can name
Come
some
on,
niggas
just
now.
a little bit. Dance a little bit more.
Let me. I gotta do another vibe.
I'm saying do a little bit. I'm saying attention.
He'll
Dance a little
dance.
bit.
He'll
I know that's what I'm saying. You
dance.
got to be able to do that too with it. Just yeah.
Like you got to get into it.
Yeah, get into it. Yeah.
Like a little bop with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it ain't no love when I ride. I keep fighting with me. Bop with me. If you
Yeah,
bop with me,
I'm trying to catch on the beat, nigga. I'm trying to hear what you talking about
That's what I'm
first.
saying. See, this.
I'm gonna do the beat. I'm gonna do the beat, and we gonna bop.
Don't run out of breath either.
I ain't gonna run out of breath. I got long breath. Let's go.
All right.
Nah, I'm just going in the middle.
Okay.
Going RP10s for the healing, I ain't feeling no better. Put that money to the ceiling, all I want is some
All right, cut real quick. In your videos, what are the backup niggas supposed to do? What do you want the backup niggas to do? Let us know. Like, what, I'm saying, like, you see a lot of videos now, it's a lot of good people.
Yeah.
Do people get them a speech talk, like what they need to
Nah,
do?
just a vibe.
Okay.
It gotta be authentic. You can't.
Okay, let's do it. Run it back.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it.
You know what you gonna do?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. RP10s for the healing, I ain't feeling no better. How them? No. If you gonna, if anything, just vibe with it. Like,
I know you said you do.
no, but we ain't gonna snap with it though. Just,
All right, that's what I said. Give me a shot.
No Diddy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
all right, if anything,
No
look
Diddy.
just like that.
Like that.
Just bob
Okay.
your head. Like,
All right.
all right, 3. 1, 2, 3. RP10s for the healing, I ain't feeling no better. Put that money to the ceiling, all
Yeah,
I
do the
want is
beat,
some
nigga.
cheddar. Yeah, you ain't do the beat.
Okay, come on. All right, let's
one
go.
time.
I was making sure
you was
wasn't
ready this
snap.
time. You got
Yeah,
it
I'm
this
good.
time.
I was getting ready to grab his arm in case he tried to snap again. but-
No, I ain't gonna snap.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right. 1, 2. RP10s for the healing, I ain't feeling no better. Tie that money to the ceiling, all I want is some cheddar. They killed my dog, we got back still and making no better. PFK this shit forever, I die for them letters. That's how it is, feel like we dying to live.
Dying to live.
I ain't holding back on my tears, I've been crying for years. They told me he's up on them
How long you been crying?
for years.
Why?
Pain, it's a lot of different shit.
You ain't gonna go
through.
to church tonight?
I'm going to church, I be going
You
to
still
church.
be crying.
I still be crying.
Yeah.
I still go to church too sometimes.
Yeah. You crying for a long time, for years. That's a long
Yes.
time. It's a baby.
Baby, yeah.
Yeah. You been crying since a baby. Is it because daddy been gone?
If you say something about you want to hear him cry, say something about LeBron.
Yeah.
He thought LeBron was the GOAT.
Over who?
Over Jordan.
I mean, he playing longer.
Thank you.
Oh, so that's
You got some sense.
So that's what make him the GOAT. So that's why he's playing longer, so he can be considered as a GOAT. You do got some shit.
You got some sense.
So, I'm saying.
However, whatever reason,
Hey,
LeBron the greatest.
Whatever.
They don't take nothing from Jordan. But
So I believe LeBron is still playing because he want to be considered as the GOAT. That's one thing that nobody never did is played as long as he did. Just imagine Jordan playing 7, 8, 9 more seasons.
Jordan couldn't do it.
He tried to come back.
You know why Jordan couldn't do it? Jordan ain't make the sacrifice Bron made. Bron took care of his body. Bron put meat into his. Jordan ain't do all that. That's part of being great.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. That's part
Point
of being.
shaving?
There you go.
You talking about point
We
shaving?
ain't gonna. Don't worry
You
about
talking about past
it. Don't worry
stats?
about
The fuck
Hold on, I think I got someone for him that want to talk. You got something to say about LeBron? I know the perfect person to call. And I think, hold on, let me see. So if you had to pick anybody to be on your team, you picking Jordan over LeBron?
Yeah.
it. They
Okay.
gonna lose. Me and LeBron versus him and Jordan. I like that.
Top 3 players of all time. Jordan, Kobe, Shaq.
All right, top 3 rappers all time.
Tupac, Biggie, DMX.
Okay. All right, top 3 R&B singers.
Men or female?
Men.
Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross. Then I'm gonna put Babyface because he's a writer too.
Okay, top rock star artists in the white culture.
My best rock band was Van Halen.
And who the other 3? Other 2?
I don't know none of them.
No, you gotta name something. You ain't
I
racist.
don't know none. I like KC and the Sunshine Band, and I like NC.
Justin Timberlake?
Yeah. That where it comes
What
from.
is somebody that you wish that you would have did a song with? Like
Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston?
They the greatest. Mike, Whitney, Mike, two Mikes and a Whitney. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Right? I said two Mikes. You got room for Braun.
What's the story between with the You Don't Know Nair Nigga? How that song come about?
Well. So we used to do records, and they used to say, well, they used to always tell us, well, we're gonna call you so you can tell us the lyrics. So Atlantic Records used to call us, and it used to be like they used interns and people that work in the office. They just want to know they have to write down the lyrics. I didn't know they had to write down the lyrics for some reason. I don't know, because I wasn't really no rapper. I just know how to make rap.
You was a poet.
I was a street nigga, but I was making rap music.
So you was homeless?
No, I wasn't. No, street nigga mean I was a nigga from the streets. I was like a hood. So I wasn't really a rapper. I wasn't professional. I wasn't on my shit. And so I realized they never knew nothing we said. Whenever I try to talk proper, whenever I try to speak correctly, they didn't respect it. Whenever I try to dress it apart, they didn't respect it. So I started saying, you know what, I'm gonna be my motherfucking self. When I dropped Nair Nigga and they heard it, they was like, yeah, that's hard. And it went out, and it was the first record that we got played on East Coast radio. And it was in heavy rotation. And it took 6 months for me to realize they didn't know what the fuck Nair
So let's say,
means.
all right, so with Nair Nigga, right? Let's say you had to perform that song and they wanted to pay you like $1 million, and it was a number of white people and they had to sing the lyrics.
I'm saying, they can sing it. They can sing it. $1 million, yeah. Any cracker want to say nigga for $1 million, come on, y'all get in contact with me. And I'm gonna come and rap it, and I want you to rap along with me $1 million every one.
Oh, here he is, right here.
If you ain't got my $1 million, you better not say nigga nail time, cracker. If you say nigga one time, you probably gonna die today. If you ain't got my money, I'm gonna be honest with you. So you may take your ass back over there. Yeah, you can go on back over there, cause that ain't gonna work right there. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's not gonna. I need $1 million. I need mine in cash. They got mad at Kodak for doing a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
I want to charge Tekashi $1 million.
Yeah.
Not for me. I'm OG the game. Give me $250.
$250?
$250,000.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. That's it. Yeah.
And I want this on the verse.
What
That's
was
the deal.
What's some advice that you gave your son? Just like something that you had to learn, like just growing up.
See, so my son, as you see, he with my 3 godsons, right? So he already stand-up guy. He finished school, top of the class. He finished college, top of his class. And he did all that. Crime, I did it already. There's nothing else for him to do but be himself, represent for his family, and live a long time. So all that gang shit, don't do that. You don't need to do that. I told him, whenever you put yourself in a situation when you're beefing with a nigga, somebody chooses. When you go to war, somebody loses. So that's all I need to tell him. And he got it from there. He got my blood in him.
Yeah.
And I told him rubbers is for balloon parties, for water fights.
You break that down.
You put, if you got a bad bitch, ain't no shit to put on no rubber. Put some water in there and throw it and bust it for the balloon fight. That's for a balloon fight.
So you saying you represent, so he told you not to use condoms?
Yeah, we don't really use condoms, man.
What are your favorites? So if Magnums paid you to use their condom, you wouldn't do it if they gave you an advertisement just to use Magnums.
I mean, yes. A lot of people say they couldn't be bought. Like certain things you can buy me. Like Magnum, yeah, that ain't nothing bad. Yeah, I'll use the Magnum.
Yeah.
Them the only ones fit me. The Magnum.
Oh. Yeah,
they cook it pretty good.
Why? Oh. All right, so we got up a question that came in. They said, why do they consider you the godfather of hip hop?
I don't know. I appreciate it though. I guess I get a lot of respect. But one thing, even if all my life, one thing I wanted to do for I know that all this work hand in hand. A song ain't shit without the beat. A song ain't worth shit without the fans. A song won't sell without the labels. A video won't show without the video shows. And the you know, the YouTubes and the internet. So one thing, if you consider yourself as a fan, you consider me as a good artist, you appreciate my craft, I would never let you down in an interview. I would never let you down in a song. I will have you want me on a feature, I'm gonna have the hardest verse. If I don't give you a verse that's worth your money, it's free. And I can go anywhere I want to go around the world because I don't owe nobody, I don't disrespect nobody.
What was the verse what was the most expensive verse like you got, like if you can remember, like somebody, like back then, like when you was rapping?
The most I got for a song, because the song never came out.
Can you say?
I don't remember the verse.
I mean, I'm saying, do you remember how much you got? Could you say how much you got?
Like 75,000.
Damn.
They get way more than that now.
Yeah, but that's crazy. And what'd you do with the 75,000?
I gave it to my wife. I had made $250 that week already. I gave it to my wife because that was a part for help pay for our wedding.
Your name Trick Daddy and you got married. That don't even make sense.
Would that go under as being tender? That counts tender.
I know you're not talking about tender.
I asked him the question real quick.
But he's answering the questions.
I mean, are you a tender? Be honest.
Are you?
I'm talking to you. Yeah, are you a tender?
I can be.
No,
I'm a pleaser.
I mean, tender overall, if you can rate it through 100, what would you be as?
It's gonna sound like I'm talking to you, but I'm not talking to you. Phone don't do not disturb. No side hoes. Check in. Sharing location.
So he doing all that.
I thought he answering his question. This ain't got nothing
But he said he ain't talking about you, but it sound like he talking about you.
No, he sound like he talking to me.
Don't want to post on Instagram. If a girl comment on his post on Instagram, I can't talk about you. Damn. It's hard to explain it without talking about him.
Which is cool. You're a lover boy.
But you see how he avoided the question though. So
which part?
The tender part.
Oh yeah. So you got it from him, right?
You got it from him. You got it honestly.
Yeah. So like you rapped about like being a player and shit. You wouldn't really like that, huh? You was a lover dude.
I'm a player. I'm a player to this day.
Yeah.
I'm a player. And I'm gonna tell you what made me a real player. If we shared a female, she'd have to respect you. She can't come over there talk to my house talking about you. If it was your wife, you my husband-in-law.
My wife? What? Are you gonna fuck my wife?
If I was fucking your wife, but I'm saying if I was fucking
somebody
your
else.
wife,
somebody else.
It ain't me. No, it's not me.
You ain't never hit nobody's wife. Be honest.
Yeah, I do it. They fucking my wife. This shit started in Tinseltown. This is shit they got Nicole Brown killed. This what goes on.
All right. Why did you always used to have your shirt off? That was your thing, like back then. Like
I won't take it off now.
Oh yeah, I know. Keep it on. But I'm saying, like, why back then? That was your thing.
Because I was a little project ghetto boy. I barely had on shoes, and I paid for that because I got the ugliest feet in the game. And I never had on a shirt because, for one, we barely had good clothes growing up in the project. We grew up hard, so we had.
I'm saying this is where you start making money though. This is your signature. Like you always.
I'm telling you, we. So I grew up like this. You got school clothes and you got play clothes. So I had stage clothes and I had relaxed clothes. So if it was a Dickie, remember it was a time when you wear the 4X big ass shirt. I can't wear the big ass shirts. That's goofy now to me because I'm a grown ass man now. But besides that, remember going to Cancun. And we bought all this polo and all this designer shit. And I noticed every day bitches was having on flip-flops. So I ended up cutting the arms off my shirt. I'm like, fuck that, this is gonna be my dress code now. And I think people respect it more.
So Tupac was alive when you was rapping or not?
Yeah.
Did y'all ever get to meet?
Yeah, I met Tupac with Luke actually.
How was it? Why didn't y'all get a song together?
At the time, I don't think I was ready to do a song with Pac. Cause my first song was like a bass record. I wasn't ready to do a song with Pac, but Pac at that time was my favorite artist then and still is today. I don't think nobody could surpass what Pac did for hip hop. But I met with Pac when he first signed with Death Row, and Luke was doing the Peep show. We went to Vegas. I met him, and I met him in Cali a couple times. And very, very smart brother, very knowledgeable, more than just thug life. Thug life wasn't gangbanging to him. Thug life was a life. It was like me hustling, like I went to prison for, surviving, you know? I didn't go to prison for selling drugs. I caught a trafficking charge, but I wasn't a drug dealer. I was surviving.
So, all right, and this is on my mind. I was like, so I know you said you don't like condoms. What happened? You ever caught something? And what the hell did you do?
I mean, back in the days in the crib, so we caught, we call it getting burnt.
Yeah.
So you get gonorrhea, so this is what they do. So the first thing they ask you, did you have group sex? And So they had the health department come around. He said, yeah, group sex. So I tell him, yeah. Me, my brother, my 2 homeboys, my cousin, my next door neighbor ran a train on this girl. So now you give them all their name and they pull the bus up to the school and they get their ass. So yeah, so when they stick the needle about this long in your ass cheek, you come out that bitch trying to act like you went there for something else, but you can't walk because your legs stiff. So you dragging that bitch like that. Yeah, I got that.
So then that's when they didn't scare you to say, fuck, I'm just start wearing condoms.
Well, when AIDS became popular and all that, but then when Magic Johnson caught HIV and then he didn't have it no more and did all this type of shit when you go to doing medicines and you gotta know so I wasn't eating pussy back then.
When you start eating it?
I started eating pussy like when I was like 14. Well, I started sucking pussy. I was eating pussy, but I didn't know what I was doing. I started about 11, but I didn't really know what I was doing, or either that or just the girls was too young to come. So when they started coming, I knew, all right, I'm in the game now. So once you know about smell, the smell test, my grandma always told her, if you rub between their pussy and if they can't rub their finger across the top of their lip and walk around for 20 minutes, don't eat that. So I learned that. So I learned shit like that. So it made it a lot better.
Right.
You know?
Oh, the chicken. Oh.
Yeah, we checked on the chicken. The chicken doing good.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, we was in some real life conversation.
Yeah, but you could pretty much know that sometimes you could be sidetracked and you could be fooled, but.
So how you? All right, another question. You been a side nigga before, and how you feel being one?
I'm the #1 side nigga in America.
Okay.
I could write a book on being a side nigga.
And then what is the advice to be a side nigga? How can you like give us games the world of?
Respect your nigga laws, your baby daddy-in-laws, your husband-in-laws. You have to respect them. Respect their house. And you gotta let the girl who you a side nigga for, you gotta let her know she have to respect it too. You can't let no outside niggas in your situation. If you a side nigga and your girl got a third nigga, it's like a nigga stole your position. Yeah, like a nigga stole like you on the back burner now.
And you been a side nigga before? You got married? Yeah, I was talking to.
I had my first side.
And you retired early, didn't you?
Yeah, I ain't really act that like that no more.
Yeah.
He don't like it, but
yeah.
He tender. That's what we talking about. The tender part. He tender. He too.
Time changed now.
You said time changed?
Yeah.
It was but back then when he didn't have Instagram, he had none of that. You
didn't
get caught up. I'm saying you didn't get caught up.
Yes, I did get caught up. We got our windows busted.
Grab one of them. You better do a taste test. Damn, you covering up the whole thing.
You can't be touching all of them. Next time you gotta grab that one. Hold on, man. You gotta eat the one. You gotta eat the one you touch. That nigga crazy. That's him.
What you give it 1 through 10?
10.
What you feel like he could have did better?
Maybe more.
So look, hold on. Tell him he got a restaurant. You need to get the restaurant information. So he come down there. But look, when he come down there, he gotta eat for free for a week.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
And then your family, call your mama and all that right now. Let them know.
My phone's not with me, but I will let them know. The name of the restaurant.
The whole family can eat.
Eatery.
The whole family can eat free for a week.
The whole family. Hold on. He kind of big. How many of y'all it is?
And my family.
Where's phone?
46.
Oh hell no! You eat for free.
Nah, you can get your mom and them. Call them and let them know. Cause your mama love Trick Daddy too.
Who you built like?
Huh?
Who you shaped like? Your mama or your daddy?
My grandma.
Oh, okay, your mama's like normal size.
No, she big too.
She big,
but she just not as tall. My mother right here.
Hey, mama, how you doing, baby?
Tell her about them coming to eat, the whole family.
So Trick Daddy got a restaurant, and he told us, me and my whole family could come there and eat. All of us.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You and him.
No.
You and him older, cause he gonna eat a lot.
Click him in.
I'm gonna have to go bankrupt.
Join everybody. Get the other family in there. You should add everybody else in there.
Yeah, we just gonna get everybody in here. And we all can eat for free, right?
You can eat for free. Anybody else, Marco, you paying for that shit.
Why? No, I ain't.
I'm gonna be out of business. I can't feed all of them. You say all of them.
How you gonna be out of business feeding them?
You say all of them shake like him.
I don't know. You're not gonna
What
be out
that
of
mean?
business.
Huh?
What that mean?
I mean, y'all eat a lot.
We don't eat a lot.
Yeah. He said it. He said my mama's big like me, but she just shorter. That's what he said.
How much you weigh, Fudgy?
I weigh about 2.
That's
No. No, that's not. Don't even say that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
How much you
I'm
weigh?
almost 300. He ain't weigh 2 nothing. That was a long time ago. Probably in the 5th grade.
Probably like 3 something.
4.
4?
4.
All right.
Light 4. Yeah. This season good?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta tell them what's in your season.
My season is a mixture of everything. There's Secret Soul season, Sunday Soul season. I gotta sing you some. I'll go to the next day.
How do you know if he like a chef? You had to ask him questions when it comes to food.
You cook too?
Yeah. Do you lick your fingers when you eating?
Yeah, I lick my fingers too, and I do my chicken Janeway. You do. I pick it up. I can't stand a bitch sitting up there at the table with a knife trying to cut through a chicken wing. A knife can't cut through a fucking chicken wing. You got to pick him up.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just grab another one before I get up out of here.
Here, grab that one. You got to get that one. Yeah. God damn. That bitch hot.
I'll be back.
This nigga here, man.
We got it. Why haven't you moved out of Miami? Why you ain't never stayed somewhere else? Just like
I live in Miramar.
What is that?
That's like you in Miami, I'm in Miramar.
I'm saying, why you ain't never moved to like Atlanta, LA,
I
Texas?
won't make it there. Different laws, different kind of people. I'm used to my people. They used to me.
So
I love visiting.
You met your mama from Tennessee?
Yeah.
You met her in Tennessee?
In Miami.
And she was visiting? You know the story, how they met?
Nah, you don't need to know all the story.
No, what happened? Tell us.
No, we good.
No, talk to her about us.
That's our best friend.
Who?
His mama.
I know, but what's the story? How y'all
You want me to call her?
Nah. He don't want you to call her. Don't call her.
I'll call her.
No, but I'm saying, you don't know how they met.
I think I got like an idea. I don't know if this
She wanted to have another baby not too long ago. He want me to be the daddy.
Mm-hmm.
None of it makes sense. I'm her only child.
Yeah. Okay.
You gonna be the oldest
Do you
motherfucker
do
in
you
the PTA.
DM? Do you DM? Oh,
Yeah.
You can DM. What's your DM? What's a good line of DM her?
Where you at? I'm on my way.
Mm-hmm.
That's my line right there.
Uh-huh.
I'm on my way. Where you at?
Okay. And then on Love and Hip Hop, you got a girl on there or what? What's the story?
That bitch ain't my girl. The last bitch on there, she tried to fuck my wife on there, and she be delusional on Instagram. The bitch just posted something about me on Instagram the other day. My homeboy sent it to me. The bitch posted shit on Instagram.
Well, she posted your nudes?
No, I don't send nudes. I don't even let girls send me nudes. I tell them to share their screen.
Your word's so big.
Yeah, I can hardly see, nigga.
You can't be cheating with them big old. Let me read it. Trick Daddy tried to get me. Trick Daddy tried to get me kicked off Love and Hip Hop because I wouldn't. Hold on, Trick Daddy.
Hold on.
Read it for me.
You don't know that you ain't.
No, I'm reading. I just take a little time.
Okay.
All right. Because of hip hop, I wouldn't have sex with him. Instead of getting kicked off the show, he declined.
Decided.
Okay. Yeah, that's what she can't spell. Too late.
No, she spelled it right. Yeah. She spelled it right.
Yeah.
She said I decided to let her stay because I wanted to make her look bad. So, bitch, you said I got you kicked off, then I brought you back, then I got you kicked off. This bitch,
Yeah, that's messy.
She delusional.
Yeah.
It's the same bitch who turn around
Did
and
you
say,
call her and talk to her about it?
No, I'm finished with this. I'm sick of this. That bitch had a knife.
You changed your number a lot?
No, I never changed my number.
You got the same number.
I changed it I changed it 3 times since I started doing music.
Mm-hmm.
Since '96, I changed it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I had to change it because I said it in one of the songs. And everybody would have called in that bitch when they figured out the last number.
Well, how did that?
I don't know. So I don't know. One girl, I guess, tried because I was like, hit me on my 984-4004. You know the rest. And that bitch, with the ring. And I was like, what the fuck? So back then, that's when MySpace first started. And I guess they had to want to tell everybody, girl, that's his real number on MySpace. And that bitch wrong so much. So I just changed it.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I did it because I was about to do some illegal shit and I didn't want to use my phone number, so I changed it then.
Yeah.
But niggas, that's when I didn't know that you can't change your number. You got to change your phone because that bitch still could be hot.
Yeah. I could say a rapper. I say now we could compare it to Boosie. I could say Boosie like in your life.
Boosie is from my era though.
Yeah, but nah.
Yeah. I know.
He a little bit up.
No.
What are you? 87?
Yeah, no.
How old are you?
I'm up there.
Yeah. You up there? What the hell that mean?
I'm older than you.
Yeah. How old you then? Oh, no. Yeah.
See that nigga there. That nigga got my real blood. He not gonna tell you that.
Yeah, I know he did. He didn't even look at me. Lil World, as you can see, cooking with Trick, and Junior.
J. PFK.
Yeah, so as y'all can see, y'all need to go to the restaurant. Also download, tell them the new single, where to go get it at.
Ain't No Love on all platforms. Check out the video on YouTube too.
Mm-hmm. And then tell them your Instagram.
Like
I said, y'all gotta understand, it's very important that you love yourself. Cause he said it ain't no love, it is some love out there. And you in a relationship. How you gonna promote a song ain't no love and you love somebody?
I told you I was in a relationship.
You didn't. Okay. All right, well tell them the Instagram.
jyoung.2.
What's up with the season you got? You eating the damn food. We didn't even say a prayer.
Fat boy ate a piece.
I know, but we gotta say a prayer before we get to eating.
Well, I pray over it now. Lord, I thank you for the food we about to eat. Thank you for everything you made possible.
Stop chewing.
Lord, I thank you for the food we eat.
You gotta swallow. He's still chewing. You gotta swallow the food, Trick.
All right, you said it.
No, you gotta say. I can't interrupt a prayer.
Hold on, let me finish this. God understand.
All right. Ain't no love, man. All right. I would hold your hand, but not after that shit. But come on, let's go into it. All right. He's still chewing.
Hold on.
All right.
Lord, thank you for the food we about to eat. Thank you for keeping us out of trouble. Thank you for FunnyMarco and everything. Thanks for loving hip hop. Lord, thank you for Jesus. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Lord, protect him too, and let's make sure he start using condoms. And, let's let him have the baby anytime. Let's get rid of it. And let's, pray for all of us. And also, Jay Jr. that's in the building, and everybody else that's watching this. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
This chicken good for real.
Well, there you go. Make sure you go check out the restaurant, check out the single. And y'all just sitting there. Y'all ain't doing nothing else, so.
Buy that Sunday season. It's online, Sundays.com.
You can, what is it? It's buy one, get one free.
No. Buy one, get one.
I'm saying, but what do you mean? Buy
one, get one.
If you use the can we use the FunnyMarco promo code?
Buy one, get one.
I'm saying, all right, we're going to buy one, get one free if you go over there. And you go to the restaurant on Sundays, you eat one free.
Okay, buy one, get none free.
All right.